Tonight on Q Weekly, we'll show coverage of the 2004 AGMC launch with keynote speaker Phong Nyguen. We catch up with the convener of the Ladybirds group. Then on Q Music, Jason G interviews Serelle.
Yes, I've heard you just gave us a little. Never again.
Hi, I'm Vic Perri and I'm at the launch of the website for the Australian Gay and Lesbian Multicultural Conference, and I'm speaking to one of the conveners of the committee, Cindy. How are you, Cindy?
Good, thanks, Vic. Good to be here.
Are you happy with the launch?
I am very happy. We've got a great mix of cultures here, and of course we've got Phong Nyguen from the Ethnic Communities Council of Victoria, which is a great honour. Yeah, I'm very, very happy. It's great.
And tell us about the conference.
The conference is going to be held in St Kilda Town Hall on the 15th to the 17th of October 2004, and it's basically a way to start the ball rolling in terms of our multicultural gay and lesbian, bisexual, transgender, intersex and queer communities. So we're trying to raise awareness, but more than just awareness, we're trying to move from tolerance to respect, where we actually try to bring some change within the multicultural communities, amongst ourselves, within the Anglo GLBTIQ communities, and also the wider communities, because I don't think anything of this magnitude, or this not magnitude, but of this breadth has ever happened. So with the help of everyone like yourself and Marie Pallotta Chiaroli, Barnett's Christ, Colin, we've got so many wonderful people on board, so we're just trying to raise awareness to our issues, which they still exist even after 50 years of mass migration.
So you think, particularly in the queer community, do you think racism does exist?
I think in any community, I mean, we're no different from any other community, really. I mean, we don't live in a utopia. It's not a beautiful world, and just like we see in the wider community, there exists racism. Sure enough, you'd find it in the queer, but you could also find multicultural ethnics who are just as racist as the Anglo-Celtic. So we've all got to learn, and that's why we're here tonight, and that's why we're bringing on this conference in October. Yes, I've heard you just gave us a little. Never again.
And here I am speaking to Dinesh Netta, and Dinesh is the Multicultural Liaison Officer with the Victorian Police Force here at the website launch. How are you, Dinesh?
Yes, very good, thank you. I'm actually from the Region 1 Multicultural Liaison Unit, and we're actually based here in Prahran.
So there's a few of you?
Yes, that's right. There's 10 altogether statewide. There's 5 regions in Victoria Police, and there's 2 in every region, so there's 10.
And what does your job entail? What do you actually do?
Well, for namesake, we are a liaison unit, so we liaise with the community, and we also liaise with our own members of the police force. Part of our role is to go out and into the ethnic community, educate ethnic leaders. We also do go out and speak to international students when they come to Australia. And we also, at the same token, come back and speak to our own members about multicultural issues.
So it's a bit of both. I see it's a sort of educating the police force about multicultural issues, as well as getting out into the communities and getting those multicultural issues out there as well. Is this? Are you finding it a challenge?
Oh, absolutely. We've only been around in this role within the police force for 2 years now, so it's a challenge in the fact that we've had no predecessor to work with. But what we're finding, especially with the multicultural communities, is that they've really accepted us, and they've really, we hear all the time, oh, why didn't this happen sooner?
Yes, I've heard you just gave us a little. Never again.
While gay and lesbian relationship and other relationship are more or less acceptable among mainstream Anglo-Saxons and Celtic Australians, the same cannot be said in many ethnic Australian communities. The degree of loneliness, isolation, feeling of rejection, discrimination, alienation, ridicule, and even depression is quite high among non-European gays and lesbians due to the lack of understanding and acceptance that exists in the specific culture, family, or religious community in which they belong. Technologies such as the internet can therefore provide a rare, safe, quick, convenient, discreet, and perhaps in some cases the only means in which these people can communicate with other people outside their own secret world, full of loneliness and often frustration. And that's what I hope this website, while started off as a conference information, I think I'm very impressed. I have a look at it already, and I think to start off as a conference is to show that we are serious about our issues, and I call it our issue because to me you are part of me and I'm part of you. No, there are no distinction and differences between us. You know, we're all human beings with different needs, and I think that's why I think it's good to see that it start off as a conference, because simply it shows the seriousness, and people should take us seriously as we take ourselves seriously. And then moving forward, that will be the basis for the developing of the website into the future, based on some seriousness meeting of all mainstream as well as the gay and lesbian communities. I think that's a great start, and I'm looking forward to see that it will meet the needs, the diverse needs of the gay and lesbian and other, groups in our community, such as I think I noted here that we must mention also, now let's say bisexual, transgender, intersex and queers. I think I need to learn more about it, but I think obviously there are more distinction within the gay and lesbian community, and I'm glad that I start to learn about that. Now I think therefore if that vision is achieved, it will also provide these people from multicultural backgrounds with information that otherwise inaccessible to them due to the fear of exposure and rejection within their own ethnic communities. Accurate health information through this medium in the future may save lives that are otherwise be lost to hepatitis or HIV or AIDS and others. This forum through the internet will also be great use and opportunity for health services and diseases prevention bodies to educate and to promote safe practices among ethnic gays and lesbians. Multicultural gays and lesbians may find comfort not only from a chance to contact with their own language group and culture groups, but from the mainstream Australian gays and lesbian community as well. I think it's important that they feel both.
So come along to the conference.
And it's 15th, 16th and 17th of October
2004.
in Melbourne.
That's right, it's the St Kilda Town Hall. So
If people want more information, or they want to register or present a paper or workshop, how do they contact us?
just they can either go on the Also website at www.also.org.au/AGMC, or else they can email at agmc@also.org.au.
Simple as that, agmc@also.org.au. Thanks very much, Sydney.
Thank you, Vic.
Ladies and gentlemen, and flamboyant gentlemen, the sheriff's order!
Very good evening, everyone. Nice to see you again it's been a while, hasn't it, on Q Weekly? But today, or this evening I should say, we have a very, very special event. Ladybirds. Have you heard of her? It? Them? I hope so, and I'm sure you actually have, because Ladybirds have been going for quite a few years. How long? We'll find out very shortly. But tonight, because this is a special opening night, this is called, the venue is the Estonian House. Is that right, Jude? Hall, you see. And it is a rather exciting event for Jude. She told me she was a bit nervous, but she doesn't really look it, does she? How are you, Jude?
I'm really good, thanks, Harriet. I know I'm maybe tripping over my words. No, I'm fine. It's really, really exciting for us. It's nearly 2 years now since we've been operating Ladybird, and why the reason for us moving was to accommodate the women for a lot more space and not so crowded for them, and they can sip and dance, they can sit and dance, they can do anything they choose, and it's well, almost anything. They're just not allowed. They're just not allowed at the back around the curtain, so we've got to keep an eye on them.
Okay, we got that.
Yeah.
And the music. What sort of music do you play?
The music is focused around the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, contemporary. So there's all sorts of music, and there's always special requests that's always accommodated, and the girls just love it. And yeah, we're really looking forward to tonight, and it really is an exciting time for us.
And actually some women are arriving now. How exciting! And beside me here, I have a young woman who's also...
I love you forever, sweetheart. It means I don't need that plastic surgery yet.
who's also been, I presume, with Jude from the start.
Absolutely.
And how did it actually start?
It's been a dream of Jude's, I believe, for many, many years. And through all her hard work and passion, it's finally come to fruition. So we're all very proud of her and very appreciative of everyone that actually comes and supports Jude and the venue, which is great. And everybody always has a great time.
Jude, we've just been told by your partner here, lady in crime, so to speak, that it was a passion of yours for a long time. I mean, what actually instigated this, and how did it all really come about?
Mm-hmm. The dream was there for many, many years, and it was actually the help of also Lindsay Kurloff that suggested to me that to get a hotel.
We know Lindsay, don't we? Yeah.
And I found the venue, being invited to a 40th birthday, which was at the Fox Hat Inn Hotel, and just took the guts enough to ask them would they consider running a women's venue. And they said yes, and that's how Ladybird began.
So Jude, will there be any special events in future time?
Yes, throughout the year we'd like to, I'm big on the community development side of things, and apart from having this once a month, as we're getting more established with the new venue here, we'll be looking at doing fundraising for women's organisations such as Gay Line or Women's Refuge, Domestic Violence and Women's Health. And proceeds from that will go to these different organisations to help them along. And yeah, it is. And it's about giving back to the community and giving back to people who have really worked hard. And yeah, and they all need a bit of cash in their pockets to assist all the women outside. So yeah.
And we are family. And where does the family come to find the new Ladybird venue? Where does everybody find the
Estonian Hall at 43 Melville Road, West Brunswick. Okay. And I can be contacted on my mobile, which is 0423098805. Got that?
Fantastic. Sounds wonderful. And thank you for watching Q Weekly. This is Harriet. See you again soon. Bye.
Hi and welcome to Q Music. My name's Jason and I'm here today with Serelle. Hi Serelle, how are you going?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
Not too bad, thanks for asking. Now you're from Sydney and you've come down to Melbourne to visit us, is that right?
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
Ah, fantastic. Now you're a soloist guitarist, is that right?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, fantastic. And you write your own music as well?
Absolutely all the time. I'm not into covers. I think it's a sellout. Unless like somebody pays me heaps of money to do a cover and they're going to pay me heaps of money to like tour, then I'll do a cover. Then I'll sell out.
Actually, I've heard that you're going to be working with a popular Australian Alan Caswell in co-writing. Might be a bit of money there or something.
Possibly. Alan he wrote the theme to Prisoner.
Oh, okay, that's great.
So that means he's had 2 #1 hits in America and the UK and England 10 years apart. Because they showed Prisoner for like whenever it first started, and then 10 years later they showed it again. So that Used to Bring Me Roses went to #1 twice. So he made a lot of money about that.
Wow.
Yeah, I did a show at the Basement in Sydney, which is like sort of like the best club to play in Sydney. And he was there, and he just rushed up to me and gave me his card and said, "Come and write songs with me." So I went, "Okay." But we're writing weird songs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's got this secret project and we're writing these weird songs because I write these other really kind of bent songs with kind of weird lyrics and stuff, so he likes them, so we're writing those.
Oh, wow, that's great. Well, speaking about overseas with how he had his #1, you're actually quite well known overseas. You've been toured London and Germany and...
Yeah, there was a couple of venues over there and I went over there to get a deal with Alberts. They wanted to meet with me and that kind of thing, but I got there and I shouldn't have actually said the name of the record company because I'm going to say something else, but I can't now because I said the name.
Oh, no, go on, it's all right.
Oh, I can't. It's Sueville. I get sued like anything.
Okay.
But let's just didn't pan out. Let's just.
All right, we'll leave that one alone then. You're quite well known in Sydney, aren't you? You've got your own radio show?
Yeah. I work on it. There's a radio station called 2GLF, which is like gay, lesbian friendly, which is what that means. And every Tuesday night there's a show called Lesbians on Air, and I co-host that once every couple of weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that similar to our Joy FM here in Melbourne, or?
Oh, I wish it was. It's very, very community, so not millions of people get to hear it, which is very sad. But yeah, it's all based around our kind of music and trying to bring all of us to the forefront, and it's very non-commercial. So.
Well, maybe you should move to Melbourne and then you can get a regular gig on Joy.
Yeah, I want to get. I decided after being here for a few days, I really would like to live here. It's a very cool place.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, you're touring in Uralla soon, aren't you?
Yeah, not in New South Wales. Yeah, Uralla. That's going to be great.
They're launching a CD or something. Is that right?
Yeah. Like there's a place called the Top Pub, which is where like people like Dirty Lucy and Women in Docks and all those people go through. So yeah, I'll be playing there as well. So that'll be fun.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, you're with another band, Bob Armstrong and the Navigators. Is that right?
I used to be, no. I'm about to start playing bass for a band called Novus.
Okay.
But no, not Bob Armstrong and the Navigators. Where did you get that news? That's a blast from the past.
Bit of background information, bit of background there.
Yeah, it was good because that had Dave Steele from Weddings, Parties, Anything. It had a guy, I can't remember his name unfortunately, but he was the sax player for Johnny Diesel. Like they were a bunch of like heritage musicians, and it was a great band. But yeah, I played bass for them and did backing vocals.
All right, just before we go, have you got any surprises or anything for us? Or before you go and sing, I should say, you're going to do a bit of a show for us now, aren't you?
Oh yeah, a couple of tracks. I don't really have any surprises, I guess.
No surprises?
No.
I was talking to your sister before and she said you've got a big surprise.
What's my big surprise, I wonder?
I don't know. What are you singing for us now?
I'm going to sing a song called, I'm going to do 2 tracks. One of them is Faith and the other one is Say You Will. So I'll probably do Say You Will first.
Say You Will first, fantastic.
Yep.
All right, well, thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned. We're going to watch Serelle now with
Say You Will.
Say You Will. Here we go.
Time slips through your fingers, just like the sand. No matter how tight you hold, it crumbles away. The hourglass theory is a matter of fact. If that's what you think, then that's all you have. Say you will, and it will echo through your life. Say you will try, keep your promises this time. All that you need is in the palm of your hands. Do all you can. Touch someone now, learn everything you can. Open your mind up to the bigger, greater plan. And if you're in love, live it day by day. 'Cause in that moment you live. Say you will, it will echo through your life. Say you will try. All that you need is in the palm of your hands. Do what you can. Hold on to everything you believe. Hold on to everything you dream. Say you will. Say you will try.
And that was Serelle with Say You Will. What a great song. That was really good. Now, if you want to see the song, or listen to the song, I should say, Serelle actually has a CD out, and you can order that through her website and check it out as well. It's serelle.com. Now, that's SERELLE.com, and you can order the CD through that website, or of course give us a mail here at Bent TV, and we can have a look at that for you there. Thanks so much for watching Q Music, and we'll see you next time. I'm Jason G.